you guys, welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa if you don't know me. If you do know me, hello. It's been a while since I did a video. It's Sunday morning, the day after July 4th, the day after Independence Day for us in America. And I'm also, I've got group texts coming down from the top of my phone. Just started happening as I started recording. So I went to the doll show in Greensboro, Dolls of the World. I went last weekend. I was there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with my friends. And it was a lovely time. I will tell you, I didn't get any footage because, you know, I'm not doing YouTube all the time, you guys. I have to do what's sustainable for me in life and go with how I'm feeling and what I need to be doing. You know, working as much as I do now, I work even more hours now than I used to. I got this new job. I enjoy it. It comes with some challenges. Like for instance, I'm on call for the next 2 weeks. I am tied to another cell phone. I use my cell phone to record, by the way. I also bring my computer home, my laptop. So I've every day had to give attention to my job even when I'm off. But I love my job and I'm enjoying it. And that's that. So I went to the doll show. This is my third doll show in a row, my third Dolls of the World doll show in a row. It was amazing. I got to see my friends. I got to see people that I see every year. And I also made some purchases. So that's what I'm actually on here to show you what I got. I didn't go crazy. Well, depends how you look at it. Yeah, it depends how you look at it. So when I went, I had no intention of, I had no expectations. I didn't, you know, I said, I'm going to look for unique items that I can't get in my local area for my babies. Cause you know, I like unique stuff. I like vintage stuff. And also I've also been condensing down the clothing for my babies. So, right before the doll show, like 2 weeks before, I cleaned out a lot of the clothing, reduced it tremendously, gave some away to a friend of mine. I also went to Once Upon a Child with one. So for me, the past couple of years, what the doll show looks like is a few days before, one of my friends, Janet, comes to my house. She stays in this very room. I'm even washing the sheets. No sheets have applied to this bed. This is all an unmade bed. I'm just sitting on a bare mattress. But she comes, we go shopping. You know, we went to Once Upon a Child. Last year we went to a thrift store in the next town over. And we just have a good time. You know, we pick one place to go to eat. Last year we went to Arizona Steakhouse. This year we went to the Cheesecake Factory. We are at the factory of the cheesecake. Oh, Janet. We at the factory
of the cheesecakes.
Janet's at the factory. Hey, Janet. Yay. Cheesecake Factory. Janet's eating calamari. She loves the calamari. It's good? Is it one of the best you've had? My Tex-Mex appetizer wasn't a hit with her. Joey doesn't eat meat. He eats fish only. But they ate the crap out of that.
And dairy and maybe eggs.
Janet's taking a photo of her yummy, scrumptious food. And this is my chicken parmesan pizza style. next, Joseph. What is that?
Shrimp scampi. Yes, I thought.
So we just pick places that we think we would like, things that are a little different, than what she has locally to her. So, and then we go to the hotel a few days later and we meet up with the rest of our friends, Heather and with Alice. And we do our own thing. We are only there for the doll show, the expo, the convention, whatever. But we do our own, we make our own plans, have our own little party, do our own little thing. So what did I get at the Doll Expo? Dolls of the World Doll Expo. This year's theme was sugar and spice and everything nice. Very female, very girl oriented. So it was great finding clothes for little girls. I brought my toddler, Autumn, if you watch me. She is a big girl. She looks like she'd be about 3 years old. And I brought my Laura sculpt because Bonnie Brown was a special guest there. So I had her signed by Bonnie Brown, and her artist was there as well. And so I got her signed by her artist, Kimberly Clark. So let me start by the little things that I did get, okay? I did get, let me take my glasses off and put it on this table here. You guys, I woke up and I had a hankering for wanting to make a video, and I said, this is my time because it's Sunday. We were out late last night. We watched fireworks. I'll even put the fireworks at the end of this video if you want to see it. My mom has a big party every year, tons of people. We have a cookout. I didn't record any of that. She has a big cookout. The kids go swimming. It's a fun time for everybody. I got to spend time with my dad's parents, my grandma, my grandpa, and it was so funny talking to them because they, really quick, short side story, Melissa and her ADHD, both of my grandparents immigrated from different countries. And when they came in, my grandma was telling me that they had to save money. They sent her father to America and he got a place for them. He sent money back, and then so they came and they actually saved to come to America. And then they came here, they immigrated or whatever, and then she got her citizenship. And she was saying how she had to take a test. You have to take a test when you become, a citizen, the president, things like that. So my grandfather, now they met in America, okay? My grandfather, he immigrated differently. And he tried to explain that to my grandma. And he's like, I didn't have to go through all that. And she was like, what are you talking about? You didn't have to go through all that. She's like, every immigrant has to go through that. When they become legal, they have to go through that. He's like, no, I did it differently. And she was so funny because she goes, I want to see your papers. She said, when we get home, I want to see your papers. They've been married since, God, they immigrated in like 1952, they were saying. But they've been married a long time, right? Through most of my dad's whole life. Because my grandma remarried when my dad was 2. But anyway, he met her in America. They met each other in America. And she said, I want to see your papers. I want to see your papers. And I was like, oh, shit. She's going to call ICE on them. But anyway, it was really nice seeing them. He is actually terminally ill. He is fighting, he's doing chemo because he has cancer that has metastasized all over his body. He's doing great. He's had weight loss, of course. And he's just doing chemo to keep the brain clear because he actually helps my grandmother who has trouble getting around. She has issues with mobility. She needs help using the bathroom. She needs help with a lot of stuff. Her mind is clear as a whip, but she just needs help physically. So they work as a team. And it was really nice hearing their stories. But it was also really funny that she was, you know, telling him, I want to see your papers when we get home. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. All right. So I got this. Every year, I believe they sell bags or cups or whatever. 2 years ago, I got a cup. It was the Thousand Acre Woods or whatever when they did the Winnie the Pooh. I got a cup then. I wanted a cup last year, but I didn't get a cup. I don't think they had a cup, like a tumbler, you know. And then this year they had shirts. So last year I didn't get anything because I didn't even have the cash. Like I had a limited amount of cash on me last year. This year they didn't have a tumbler again. I wish they would. But they had these like bags. And so it says Dolls of the World Doll Show. I bought this for $2. I think the bag was $15 cash. And I got the button. I went ahead and got the button. I thought it would look cute. I thought I can like use this, you know, for work or whatever. And it has the theme. They were selling shirts from the previous year and then the previous year to that. I just didn't have, they didn't have my size is what it was. I bought plenty of cash money. I had my bankroll, which went really fast. So, I had bought this at the door, and on the last day, I journal. If you know me well, I journal. I bought 2 journals from Harlow May's Reborn Nursery. I don't think she made them. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I like them because they look very vintage. And on one of these, she stamped in the back. Okay. So I had to get it. It was Sunday. She even gave me a deal. I can't remember what they were selling for originally, but she sold me, I can't remember. She gave me a deal. She said, because it's the last day, that afternoon or whatever, she gave me a deal. So I scooped them up. There was one other one there. I left it there. I think it was just like a head. And, you know, and it says never too old for dolls and doll show memories. So I'll use these as writing journals most likely. So these were my small purchases. My big purchases, so I love Natalie Fakebridge. She's my favorite, one of my favorite artists. But when I was at the doll show, I should have brushed his hair before I turned my camera on. I was at Kimberly Clark's table, and she is very good as well with painting, very good. And this right here is a vinyl baby. He's a bigger boy, 0 to 3 months. I thought he was adorable. He is the Ethan Sculpt. He is a real-born from Bountiful Baby. She gave me a really nice outfit for him, and he was in it, but I changed him since then. I also bought this outfit at the doll show. Yes, I bought this outfit. I forgot. There was a lady with vintage everything for babies. And I scooped this outfit up from her. She didn't have a lot of boy stuff. But, so this is Vincent. He's beautiful. He is painted by Kimberly Clark at Willow Baby's Nursery. His hair's a little messy, but he's got like wavy, thicker hair. Sorry, I'm checking him out. It's the Ethan Sculpt. My blanket just hit the ground. So hold on, I'm having problems here. You guys. But he's painted very, very well. Sometimes I don't like how the camera Sometimes it looks like glossy and stuff. I don't really like my babies shiny. So he smells so good. He smells so good. And he's a bigger boy. So I was having trouble naming him. And I sent a screenshot of my baby to a group text. I have plenty of group text going on. I've got group text going on both of my phones, my work phone, my home phone. And so I went into my family text and I was like, you guys, I bought a baby. I bought a baby. In fact, Joseph was my son, Joseph. He's 20. He was with me at the doll show. We shared a room together. And I actually seen this little bunker when I seen him earlier the morning, the first day. It's the first day, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I love him. I love him. I love him. And so I told my son, I was like, Joseph, there's a baby that I really, really want. I want this baby. So at the doll show, a lot of times, if you pay with a card, or, you know, if you play with plastic, they're going to charge you a little more. And if you pay with cash, they give you a little discount. So I told Joey, I'm short money. I need a few $100s. So he went back down to the doll show and with me, because he wasn't there the first time. So he came down and I begged him and he gave me the money to complete the purchase because I wanted to buy it cash money. And Joey always does little favors for me. But I thought that was wonderful. And then, so the group chat. I was trying to think of a name. So my sister, I believe, said Vincenzo. And I love that name. But I also think it's a bit much for a reborn. So in my mind, he's Vincenzo. But I'm going to call him Vincent. Not Vinny, Vincent. So that's my Vinny. That's my Vincent. My Vincent, he's so cute. He's a bigger baby and I wanted to keep it more like newborn, but he's gorgeous and I would not change a thing. He is just beautiful, beautifully done. You know, he doesn't have any, he has the milia on his nose, but it's very light. You can't even tell. I don't think you could tell. And he's done very well. He doesn't have any special markings or anything, but he just really appealed to me. And part of him reminded me of my brother. So this was another purchase I had made. Now, God, he smells so good. What did I put on him? I believe I put some type of, I know what I put on him. With Dallas, Tiny, my friend Tiny, she brought an oil or something. And I took a picture of it and I have to buy it. And I put it on it's not a spray. You rub it on your hands and then you put it on their clothes. It's like a perfume or something, but it's not a spray. So that was another purchase I made. You guys, I'm still in my nightgown because I said I want to do a video, and if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. So that's Vincenzo. And then, you guys, I made the purchases of all purchases. I did, you guys. I have a purchase here that was very unexpected. It was something that I said I always wanted. And I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the damn thing. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing it. So I went to Silicone Studios and she has her sculpts. She sculpts. I can't remember her name. I have her information. Let me see. Let me see if I got her information here. Okay. Vendor Midwife to Doll Life. She was at booth table 103. And I'm not going to tell you the sculpt yet. And the COA is metal, you guys. Metal. I don't think I've ever had one like that. She also gave me a repair kit. Silicone Studios. Jennifer Price. Okay. And then it also came with a little tongue. But, see this little tongue? Now, I do not have the money to go and get a full-blown silicone baby, okay? Like a painted full-blown. I don't. I have to work up to that. So I have not seen this little bunka since I put her away for coming home. Okay. So when I was at the doll show, I kept going to, I was looking at these babies, but I was like, I can't afford it. It's not going to happen. You know, not going to happen. So, and I really didn't want to, I did something. I charged, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I charged this baby. My friend, Tiny Wodalis, she has a silicone that she's having to, it's going to be painted. And so I'm going to tell you in a minute why it's cool. So anyway, why I brought her up. So I was walking and I seen this baby a few times. And then Sunday, the last day I had seen her, I said, I think I'm going to do it. And there she was sitting on the shelf. But the artist told me that's just a show baby. That's not the one she's selling. That baby's been, you know, that's her show baby. That's the one everybody touches. So there was another artist sitting there holding the baby. She was going to buy the baby for her to paint, to, you know, so she can sell. But she saw that I had an interest and she's like, I'll let you have this baby if you're going to buy her. Like, I'll let you hold her if you're going to buy her. And I was like, yeah. So she is unpainted. She is unpainted, but she is, and I kept her, she is the Dahlia Sculpt. She is full body silicone. Her mouth opens. She came with the eyes. The artist said she'll include the eyes, the sculptor. And she has armatures, right? Her top and bottoms. And the silicone on this baby is unbelievable. Like, I've never felt, if you're a nurse, you know what I'm about to talk about. If you press down something called cap refill, usually you do it on the fingers, right? But this baby has it. It's unbelievable. And the silicone is just unbelievable. So I did charge her. I charged her to my PayPal account. So, you know, it would have been a little cheaper for me to get her had I paid cash, but I didn't have cash. So, but being that she had the armatures and came with the eyes, it was an amazing, amazing, I felt like it was a great deal. So, this little bunka, I've got to finish paying off first. And it shouldn't take long. So I'm going to pay her off. And as soon as I get her paid off, I am going to send her to my artist, Natalie, and have her painted. Did you do, baby? Did you do that? She's got a big mouth in there. I'm going to have her painted. Look, she goes, I didn't even take the plastic off her arms yet. Like, she's got plastic wrap, silicone, was it? I don't know the hell, plastic wrap, cellophane on her arm. So I'm going to leave all that. I got to ship her to Natalie, my artist, to be done. But first, I've got to pay her off, which, like I said, isn't going to take long. Now, the reason I mention with Dallas, Tiny, is because Tiny had purchased the same sculpt, my friend, the same sculpt, but closed eyes. And I thought that was awesome. I was like, what? So, realized it later. Because she was like, oh my God. She was like, that's the same sculpt that I'm having painted. Except mine's awake. So, this is who will be coming to my nursery next. You guys, honestly, I would have loved to have a full body silicone in the past. And, you know, I was all, you know, I was like, oh, I can't afford it. I can't do it. But I'm doing it. And it's a female, by the way. And, so my baby, I was wanting to hold her, yesterday. I've been keeping her covered because I don't want, you know, I got animals and stuff. I'm looking at her. Oh, she's so pretty. She's going to be gorgeous. She's going to be gorgeous. And holding her feels so, like, weird, you guys. It's so weird holding her because it doesn't feel like the silicones at all. I mean, the vinyl babies at all. But I am going to have her sent off as soon as I could afford to. How did she get hair on her already? She's been covered. I'm checking her out. Her lips. Her eyes. Her bald head, which she will not be bald. My artist is a phenomenal rooter. She's going to be gorgeous. So the plan is for me and with Dallas to bring our babies to the doll show next year. And I told her we're going to pack light, which is exactly what I said for this year, but that didn't happen. Oh, the babies. So yes, so this was my biggest final purchase there. And I can't wait to see what she looks like when she's finished. So my dates are, if I am very diligent, it's very possible, depending on my artist's availability with, you know, getting babies done. It's very possible that Christmas baby, maybe, if I can get her paid and sent ASAP. And then if not, then my birthday baby in February. But I'm shooting for Christmas. And that'll be amazing. That'll be amazing. So also, I decided for next year's doll show, you know, the thing is you got to save for stuff like that, right? You got to really save and if you're not good at saving and you go into your savings like me, you got to have another way to do it. So this year I gave Joseph some of my money and I said, hold this for me so that I don't spend it. So I have it for the doll show. And I came with a good amount of money. For me anyway. Some people go with thousands. I don't go with thousands. I don't have freaking thousands to spend like that. Apparently, my haul shows otherwise, but charged. So I'll have her paid off. But so I thought about something. I said, you know, me and my doll group, one of my groups on my phone, with my dolly friends, we were talking about saving $100 a month for the doll show. And I said, well, how can I do this on my own without always drawing Joseph into it to help me, you know? So I went on Amazon and I bought one of those old-fashioned ceramic breakable piggy banks. So I said, if I do it that way and I put no less than $100 bills in it, put $100 a month. If I have a little extra, do it, you know. That will help me, and it'll be like ceremonial when it's time for like the doll show, and I pop into that bitch. It'll be like a ceremonial thing, like hell yeah, you know. So I'm gonna shoot for the best that I could when it comes to saving for next year's doll show, and it's going to start next week for me. Look at her. I can't wait till she's painted, you guys. I cannot wait. I'm going to send her off to my artist when I can, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. But anyway, you guys, I'm glad we got to catch up. I may or may not put the fireworks from yesterday at the end of this video. I live where you can buy all sorts of fireworks. There's no laws against that here. So when 4th of July comes, it's like, sounds like World War II going off. Right here. You know, we went to my mom's house and same thing. So we were lighting fireworks. The people across the street to the side of our house was lighting fireworks all over the neighborhood. So I may put a few little things, you know, share that with you guys at the end of this video. So if you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. If not, I'm ending the video now. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you for coming back and seeing me. I know I don't upload often, but I do what I can. And I appreciate all of you. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. And until next time, bye.
Uh-oh. That one exploded on the floor. That was a funny one. One of them exploded on the floor.
Really?
Yeah, one of them exploded on the floor. There he is. Did you find out how to do that box?
Yeah.
This car's like...
Only because it fell. Because it fell to the side.
We don't want that happening. Yeah.
Look. Boom.
Boom. No, it was nice. Here we go. Here we go. Watch it just be. Yeah. Woo! Whoa! Oh! Hey! Hey! It's hot. Where is it? $70. Holy crap.